practice. The theme is sort of no hands, okay? There will be elements where we will be using the hands, but nowhere near like we normally do in the flow. So just giving the hands, the wrist, just a little bit more of a break today. So just come into a comfortable position. We're actually going to start standing. So come into mountain pose and just allow yourself to be here. So just notice the feet on the floor. Notice how you feel in your body, in your mind. And again, without any judgment, just feeling what's going on. Maybe you woke up this morning and there's an area of stiffness. Maybe you jumped out of bed and you were full of energy. Just tap into that inner connection and just spend a few moments here, breathing, noticing how you feel. And you don't have to do anything particular with the arms. Just allow your hands to be relaxed. Soften through the knees, so we're not locking through the knees. And if you haven't already, just close your eyes. Breathing nice and deep now. Inviting that breath in. Visualize that breath almost coming in through the soles of your feet and traveling all the way up through the body to the crown of your head. And then that breath cascading down the back of the body towards the heels, grounding down. Take another breath here, maybe visualizing that once more. And then slowly open your eyes. Okay, so from here we're just going to get some movement in through the body, through the upper body first of all. So we're going to breathe in, reach the arms all the way up. Breathe out, hands just come straight back down by your side. Breathing in again, soft knees reaching all the way up. Exhale, hands down by your side. And we're going to start to sort of add a bit more movement in here. So bending into those knees. As you take up some more space, as you breathe in, reaching. And as you breathe out. One more. Come back to mountain pose. We're going to start to invite some movement into the arms. So we're just going to be swinging the arms forward and back. You can inhale, exhale, soft knees here. Just allow some movement into the shoulders. You can take the feet a little bit wider if you need a bit more space in the hips. Breathing deep. Activating that core so you have that switched on as you're moving through here. And then we're going to just start to take it across the body. So again, just allowing the arms to swing. Breathing nice and deep. And then we're going to come back to center. Okay, from here, soften into your knees. Bring your hands to your thighs. They can be down towards the knees, but just allow this sort of drop down here through the tailbone. Okay, so you can sort of think chair pose here. Notice if your legs are already sort of switched on. We've done quite a lot of leg work this week. So you can come up slightly. So we're not coming into chair, but we do have this bend here in the knees. Hands come down. We're going to inhale, open up through the chest. Exhale to round. And as you round, feel free, if you want to lift up and straighten a little bit, you can through those legs. Inhale, open up through the chest, roll those shoulders back. Exhale, navel draws in, tucking chin to chest. And just move here with your breath. So this is our standing cat and cow. Just getting some movement through the body. Find that breath. One more. And then exhale, tuck the chin in and straighten through the legs. Roll those shoulders back. Shake out those legs, just release. And from here, coming into our mountain pose again, we're going to work into the body a bit more. So we're going to inhale, take the arms into cactus, okay? And then from here, we're going to exhale, bend the knees. Bring your right hand across to the left, outside of the left thigh. Inhale, take the left arm back, so your knees are bent. Exhale, back to center. Switch, left hand to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, back. Inhale, straighten through the legs, cactus the arms. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to do 2 more of those. Inhale, open. Exhale, sink down. Drop the right hand across to the left. Inhale, take that left arm back, or it can be on the hip. Exhale, back to center. Take it to the other side. Inhale, brace that core. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, straighten, cactus the arms. Exhale, hands to heart. 1 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, sink the hips down. Right hand, inhale, reach with the left. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, reach with the right, left hand on the right knee. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, cactus the arms. Exhale, hands to heart. Just shimmy through those legs just a little bit. And we're gonna add on here. So we're gonna inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, sink the hips down. Chair. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, sink the hips down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach. Last one. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach. Take a full breath, open up through the chest. And then exhale, bending at the knees, folding all the way down, hands towards the floor. Maybe fingertips touch, maybe you're on your calves, your shins, wherever you want to hold here. We're going to take a couple of breaths in our forward fold. You can rock the hips from side to side. You can always bring the hands to rest on the back of the head. So whatever works for you, taking a few conscious breaths here, maybe walking the fingertips to one way and then all the way over to the other side. Maybe you breathe, hold, and then coming back. When you're ready, come back to center, tuck the chin. Inhale, rolling all the way up through the spine. As the hands come towards the hips, take them all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, come towards the front of your mat if you're not there already. Open up through the shoulders. Find that root, that connection through the feet. Soften into these knees to have some nice buoyancy here. Inhale, take the arms all the way up. Exhale, folding all the way down. Inhale, we're going to do a halfway lift. Bring your fingertips to the ground so we're not pushing into the wrist. Straighten through that left leg, reach the left arm up. Bend into that right knee. Exhale, back down. Switch, left hand plants, right hand reaches up. Straighten through the right leg. Bend into the left knee. And we're going to do that once more on each side. So just getting some movement in through the body. Stretching, lengthening. Moving with the breath. Tucking the chin as you fold forward. Inhale, pushing through the feet. Reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Shift your weight over towards the right side. picking up the left foot, and it could be down towards the ground, or maybe you can pick the knee all the way up here. Soften into this right knee, start to bend, bring this left knee behind the right, pause, inhale, lifting back up, straighten into that right leg, and then step the left foot back, coming into our runner's lunge or high lunge. Reach your arms up. Full breath here. Take your left hand forward, your right hand back. Really allow this length and this drop through the shoulders. So if this right hand doesn't come all the way back, you can always bring it onto your hip. You can be here, bending into that front knee. Take a breath. Right hand comes back towards the left thigh, reach the left arm up. And you can just reach up. Don't feel like you have to lean back here. Look after your back. Breathing nice and deep. Drop the right hand down, come back to our high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. And just pause here, take a breath. Open up through the shoulders, through the chest. Breathing nice and deep. Keeping the right knee bent, left hand come back towards the left thigh. Take the right arm up. Maybe this bicep can come towards your ear. Our reverse warrior. Full breath. Inhale, coming back up. Bring the right elbow down to the right knee. Take the left arm up towards the front of your mat. And again, maybe this bicep can come towards the ear. Notice if you're dropping all the way into this elbow, push away. Maybe looking up towards the ceiling. Take a full breath. Inhale, coming back up. As you do, straighten through that front leg, reverse triangle. Full breath. And then exhale, legs stay where they are. Reach with this right hand. Either this left hand can come onto the hip, right hand down to the shin, or to the floor, wherever you're comfortable, and roll that shoulder back. Maybe that left arm comes up towards the ceiling. Full breath here, trying to take the pressure out of the hand, so you could lift this right hand and see if you're really rooting down here. Lovely. Nice conscious breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. Soften into that front knee. As we drop the left hand down, turn your body towards the front. Come back to this high lunge. From here, lean forward with the hands, with the body, sorry. Send the hands back, reaching. Full breath. And then as we inhale, coming all the way up. And just see, if I get my balance, just see if you can bring that left knee behind the right, hands to heart or out in front, and then come up to standing, and then step the left foot down. Breathing deep. Waking up through the body. Notice how this feels. I'm just going to turn this way so I'm facing you. Take a full breath. And we're going to go on to the other side. So inhale, take your arms up, reach with that right knee, so taking the foot off the floor. As you bring the hands to your heart, bring the right knee behind the left, so you're bending into this left knee. Inhale, coming back up, and then exhale, step that right foot back, coming into your high lunge. Breathing deep here, full breath. Your left hand is going to come back, your right hand forward, coming into our twisted high lunge. And then release your left hand to the back of the thigh or the hip, reach the right hand up. Breathing nice and deep. Feel that expansion, that strength in the legs, strong legs. Maybe you bend into that left knee a bit more. Drop the left hand down, reach both arms up, and then come into our warrior two. Full breaths here, gazing over the middle finger of that left hand, drop the shoulders away from the ears. Find this root, looking after this left knee. So stacking that left knee over left ankle, flipping this left palm, come back, reverse the warrior, right hand gently on that right leg. Maybe this left arm can come all the way towards the ear. Breathing deep. And then coming forward, left elbow, exhaling, releasing it to the knee. Take the right arm up above your head. Breathing nice and deep. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, coming up, straightening through that front leg. Bring the right hand to the back of the leg. Reverse triangle, stretch, breathe, and then keeping the legs where they are. Sending that left hand forward, reaching, and then bringing left hand down to the left knee or the left shin. If you're on the knee, making sure you're not pushing, so it's literally just fingertips there. Take a full breath. You can have a soft bend in that knee if you need to. Breathing nice and deep, opening up through the body. Bending into that front knee, coming back into our warrior two. Drop the right hand down as you do, pivot that back foot, coming back to our high lunge. And then trust, this is the tricky transition. Lean forward, send the hands back behind you, palms facing down. Then using this inhale energy, we're going to inhale, step forward, balance, bring that right knee to the back of the left, and then standing up, inhale, exhale, plant the right foot down. Take a breath here, breathing nice and deep. Notice how you feel. Full breath awareness. Tune into the breath, tune into your body. Notice, are there areas that perhaps are gripping? Maybe there's areas that are feeling really nice and yummy and stretched. These moments where we pause really allow us to reset, but also to tune inwards. Take another breath. Reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, sink the hips down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sink down. You can bring the hands to your heart here if you want to. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. Chair pose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down, and pause here. Bringing the hands to your heart, rooting through the feet. Shoulders roll back. Maybe the tailbone tucks under slightly. I have a tendency to sort of stick my bottom out. So maybe just tuck that tailbone under. See if that feels a little bit more supportive. Inhale, reach through the arms. Exhale, twisting left elbow to the right knee. You can gaze down towards the floor. Notice if this left knee is coming forward or you're lifting through this heel. Keep the feet rooted. You can open up the twist to the side, looking out to the right. We're going to shift the weight to the right foot. Pick up this left foot, step the left foot back, coming into our twisted lunge. If you need to lower this back knee here, please do. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift that back knee, send the right arm back, coming into our twisted high lunge. Full breath. Drop the right hand down, inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe. Release. Flipping that front palm. Lean back, reverse warrior. Exhale, right elbow down to right knee, side angle. Reaching through that left arm. Full breath. Feel free if you want to lift this right arm up, activating the core a bit more, bringing it towards the left hand you can. And then we're going to inhale, come up straight and through that right leg, reverse triangle. Reaching, breathing, and then coming all the way forward, just like before, coming into our Trikonasana. Maybe now you have a bit more space. You can really start to open up here. Breathing nice and deep. Bend into that front knee. Inhale, come back to our warrior two. Drop the left hand down. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, twist again, left elbow to the outside of that right knee. Full breath here. Open up, using this twist. And then turning your body back round towards the front, send the hands back behind you. And from here, just coming all the way up, stepping, reaching one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, release left foot down. Take a breath. Breathing nice and deep, coming back to those little chair squats. So we're going to breathe in, reach the hands up. Breathe out, sink the hips down. Maybe your hands come to your heart. Breathe in, reach the hands up. Breathe out to sink. Breathe in, reach the hands up. Breathe out, sinking down, staying here now. Maybe tucking this tailbone under, hands towards the heart. Take a full breath. And then take the elbows, the hands over towards the left, folding forwards, right elbow down to the outside of that left knee. Shift the weight to the left foot, pick up the right, balance, and then step that right foot back. Take your time, and if you get here you need to lower, please do. Take a moment here to breathe, drawing the hands towards the heart and the sternum towards the hands. Full breath. Even if this back knee is lowered, you can be here really focusing on this twist. And then releasing the hands, coming up, right hand forward, left hand back. This high lunge twist. Drop the left hand down, coming back to our high lunge. Full breath. Exhale, warrior two. Pause. Relax through the shoulders. Breathing nice and deep. Reverse. Inhale, right hand comes back. Left hand reaches. Maybe you lean back a little bit more now. And then exhale, left elbow down to left knee and reach the right arm up. Breathing nice and deep here. Again, if you want a bit more, feel free to lift that left hand, really working into the side. Then coming all the way up, straight and through that front leg. Exhale, reverse triangle. Breathing deep. Coming all the way forward, reaching with that left hand, coming into your Trikonasana. Remembering just to roll this right hip back, slightly left hip under. You have a tendency sometimes to sort of roll forward, and the aim here is to open up. If having this right hand up is too much, bring the right hand back to your hip. Full breath. Drop the right hand down, bend into that right knee. Bring the hands forward and then back, reaching. And then bringing your hands across to the chest and twist. Just like where we started, take a breath. Release, exhale. Use this inhale to bring you all the way up. Balance, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, release. Notice any sensations in the fingers, throughout the whole body. Just take a few breaths here. And when you're ready, if you're at the top of the mat, then you could step back into a wide fold on the length of your mat, bringing your hands to your hips. Roll the shoulders back, breathing deep. Inhale, exhale, folding at the hips. So not into that lower back, allow those hips to fold. Heart opens, chest leads as we fold all the way down towards the floor. Release the hands to the ground. And release the head and the shoulders. So today, just allow those shoulders to really go, instead of engaging and spreading them left to right, just allow this release. Maybe you walk your hands further back towards your feet. Maybe the fingertips face away. Take a full breath. Notice where the weight, is distributed in the feet. If it's towards the heels, can you come forward slightly, releasing through the head. One more breath here. Inhale, come up halfway, bringing the right hand on the underneath the face. We've done this many a times, and then allow this left hand to trace up the right arm all the way across the chest as we then reach the left hand up. And notice if you're really bumping the hips back, are you able to come forward slightly, twisting through the waist? Staying on the fingertips, you can even have a block here to take the pressure off the hands a bit more. Relax through this right shoulder. And then release, left hand down. Right hand lifts. You can spread it across that arm, across the chest, reaching all the way up. And once more to each side. So just moving with the breath. We exhale down. We inhale, open. Exhale down. Inhale, open. Exhale, coming back down. Turn the heels in, the toes out. Bring your hands to your hips, soften into the knees, rolling all the way up. Coming into our sort of superhero pose. Heels in, toes out. We're going to bend into the knees, coming into goddess. So we're going to move through a little sequence here. So we're going to go to goddess pose to star pose. Okay, so start off in star. Inhale. Exhale, bend into the knees, bring the hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms, star shape, spread. Exhale, hands to heart, bend into the knees. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sink. And do this a few times. Focusing on that tailbone, going down towards the earth instead of back, okay? And then just seeing if you're starting to lean forward, maybe you're coming down a little bit too far. So even though we can feel this in the legs, there should be this really nice release as we come up. On your next descent down into our goddess pose, bring your hands onto your thighs. Roll the shoulders back. Again, if you need to be up higher, please do. Exhale, drop the right shoulder in, turn towards the left shoulder looking back. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop the left shoulder in, looking back. Inhale, once more to each side. Exhale, find this twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale here, and then inhale, reaching all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Lovely. Turn your left toes out, your right foot at warrior two, and then bend into that left knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, Trikonasana, our triangle pose. Hopefully the stance here is a little bit shorter. From triangle, open up through that right hand. And then you can turn these right toes in slightly if you want to. And then we're going to pivot, soft knee. Right hand comes down either on the inside of the right foot or onto the shin or to the outside, of the left foot, not the right. And reach the left arm up, coming into our revolved triangle pose. Take a full breath. Drop the left hand down. As you do, pivot that back foot, come into your high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, turn the left toes in. Exhale, right toes turn out. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel that elbow down to that knee. Take the left arm up. Inhale, straighten through the legs. Reverse triangle. Coming forward into our Trikonasana. Right hand down. Left hand reaches either towards the head or up above towards the sky. And then pivot. You can turn the left toes in again, so you can change the position of the feet, looking after these hips. We soften through this right knee as we swing the arms gently down, revolved triangle here. Maybe left hand on the foot, on the floor, on the shin, your choice. Breathing nice and deep. Well done. Pivoting this back foot, inhale, high lunge. Take a full breath. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, come back to center, turn the toes in slightly, so not too much, and then exhale, interlace the hands behind your back. Roll the shoulders back. Take a breath here. Soften into the knees. Inhale, open. Exhale, leading with the heart, folding at the waist, coming all the way down. Crown of the head towards the floor, maybe heels of the hands can touch, lifting those shoulders up above the head. Go as far as is comfortable for you. Take a full breath here. Breathing. And releasing the hands to the hips on the exhale. Roll those elbows back, soften into the knees. Inhale, rolling all the way back up. Heel toe the feet in. Shaking off the legs, coming into our mountain pose. And just stand here. Open up the palms. Breathing deep. Lovely. We're going to make our way down onto our knees. So if you need a blanket for the knees, extra cushioning, then please grab it and put it underneath the knees. So we're coming into high knees. You can tuck the toes here if you want to. Okay, sometimes that just supports the knees a little bit more, so it's entirely up to you. And we're just going to get a little bit of movement in through the arms. So we brace through this core. That doesn't mean that we're sort of really clenching here, trying to show this six-pack, okay? But we just have awareness. There's this upward lift here through the pelvic floor. Navel draws back towards the spine. We're going to inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Or the other way. Inhale, reaching up. And switch. Inhale to reach. Exhale, switch. Just do a few more here. Just opening up through these shoulders, through the spine, through the chest. And then your next inhale, reach your hands up. Just come onto the top of the feet if your hands are tucked and fold forwards, bringing your elbows down to the ground. So not the hands this time, so resting on the elbows. Just see if you can stack the knees underneath the hips and the elbows underneath the shoulders. We're going to send the right foot back behind us, pushing into that heel. Exhale, draw that right knee in towards your chest, round through. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. You can tuck the left toes if you need to here. Exhale, rounding through. One more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, rounding through. Release the right knee down. Rooting down through that right foot. And we're going to repeat on the other side. So left leg lifts, reaching back through the heel. Doesn't have to lift up. Look after that lower back. So keeping those hips level. On your next exhale, draw that knee in towards your chest, rounding through. Keep going. Moving with your breath. Last one. Reaching. Exhale, drawing it in. And then releasing left knee down. Tuck the toes. Keeping the elbows, arms rooted. You can bring the hands towards each other if you find this easier. We're going to tuck the toes, anchored down through the hands. You can always have fists down as well and be here instead of here. And then lifting those hips, coming into our dolphin. So think dog pose. We're lifting, you can bend into the knees, you can walk the feet a little bit closer if you want a bit more of a stretch. Getting those hips towards the shoulders, your choice. Root down through the right foot. Inhale, just pick that left foot up. Exhale, release. Root down through the left foot, pick the right foot up, release. Take one more breath here. And then walk the feet back. Lower those hips so you're coming into a forearm plank. We're going to breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees and your body down. I'm just going to move this little spider so I don't squash him. Lower your belly to the floor and rest those shoulders. So take those elbows out left to right. Forehead comes onto the top of the hands and just rock the hips from side to side. Breathing nice and deep. Taking a few breaths here. Come to stillness. From here, take the right hand. Actually, I'll go left side first. Take the left hand out. Bend into this right elbow, the hand still planted here. You're going to bend into your right knee and you're just going to roll slightly over towards the left side. So just getting a stretch into that shoulder, keeping this right hand planted on the floor, just breathing deep. Take another breath here. And then gently rolling back. Going over onto the other side. So the right hand comes out long to the side. Left hand down, bend into the left knee. Use this left hand, left arm just to help you, guide you over. Release the head down. Take a breath here, breathing deep. Try and find some ease here. So for me, I know straight away that I can come to this side easier. I can feel that I can get my heel to the floor. Just notice the difference. And you don't have to come all the way, you might be here. Okay, one more breath. Exhale, coming back. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders and gently rolling up onto your knees. And then walking your knees forward and coming onto your bottom. So just take a moment here just to arrive. That sun is beautiful. Open up through the chest, hands behind the thighs, lean back, breathing deep. You can start to walk the feet towards each other, zipping up through these legs, lean back, lifting the feet off the floor so the shins become parallel. And this might be enough, okay? Just try and ease a little bit through the hands, through the arms, and you can stay here tapping the feet down or just staying in a half boat, and you can come in and out as you want to, okay? Maybe you add on, so you're here reaching, you start to take the arms out, and we inhale to lower, exhale to come up, so it's a dynamic boat. We inhale, lower, exhale into the middle, inhale, lower, exhale up. A few more, move the breath. If you need to pause, do, and then come back into it. Embrace the shake. Feel that core switch on. A few more. Two more. Last one, hold. And then coming up, well done. Crossing the legs, come into a seat. So take a moment in your seat. You can feel the belly. Just notice how you feel here. A little bit of fire. Relax through the shoulders. Drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Bring your left hand to rest on the head. So we're not pulling, it's just resting here. Send that right hand out and flip the palm up. So we're not lifting the hand up, we're just flipping the palm up. So it's like pushing into a wall on the right side. Feel that amazing stretch through the hand, through the forearm, maybe traveling all the way up to the neck, to the head. And then release. Release the right hand down. Release the left hand down. Lift your head back up to center. Inhale. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Right hand on top. And we're just going to repeat. So left hand reaches. Flip the palm. Ooh. Feel it in that side. Flip the palm. If it's too much, you can bring it back down, or don't flip the palm as much as you want to. Take a breath. Left hand down, right hand down, back to centre. We'll do it once more on each side and add on. So left ear to left shoulder, left hand on. The head, right hand reaches out to the right side. Then release your left hand down, keep your head over towards the left, and then reach your right arm up over towards the left as well. Take a breath. You can drop this left shoulder away from the ear. Inhale, coming all the way back up. Hands come down. Right ear to the right shoulder. Right hand resting, left hand pushing away. Maybe flipping the palm up. Take a breath here. Breathing deep. Releasing the right hand down. Take that left arm all the way up now towards the right side. You can wiggle the hand. Take full breaths. Come back up to centre. Placing the hands on the knees. Roll those shoulders forward, up and back. A few more times. And again, just notice how you feel. So apart from it being like a greenhouse in here, you're probably feeling a little bit hotter, okay, a little bit more energy, maybe a little bit sweaty. But just notice as we start to cool down how nice and yummy the body feels and that energy within. Bring in your hands to your knees. Inhale, draw those shoulders back, pushing the chest forward slightly. Think cow pose here. Exhale, tuck the chin round through. So really allow that curve in the spine. You can lean back. Inhale, chest through. Exhale, leaning back. One more. Exhale, leaning back. Inhale, coming back up. And we're going to come down onto our backs. So take your time, arriving on the floor, getting comfortable, keeping the knees bent, feet firm, adjust where needed. And we're going to come into a couple of bridge poses here. Okay, we are going to invite the arms in. But for the moment, if you've practiced with me before, you know this sort of intention that we start with. So I want you to be aware of the lower back on the floor. So as we exhale, tilt the pelvis up so you can feel the lower back connect with the ground. And it's from that position that we then lift up into our bridge pose. And if we don't do that, and we just sort of lift here, there's no sort of containment, there's no looking after our back as we move into it. So we're going to exhale, find your lower back on the floor, tilt that pelvis up, hands on the floor or on your legs, entirely up to you. Inhale, start to lift those hips up. Exhale, lower the hips down. And you can inhale here, allowing that curve in the spine, the pelvis tilts down. Exhale, the pelvis tilts up. Hands down to the floor now. Inhale, lifting those hips, rolling the shoulders under. If this is comfortable for you, interlacing the hands, rooting down through the hands, push them into the floor, coming into your bridge pose. Take a breath, open up through the heart, chest to chin, chin slightly lifts towards the ceiling. Full breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, release the hands. Breathing out, rolling back down through the spine. Inhale. Exhale, find the lower back. Inhale, lifting from here, and as we do, release those arms. Take the arms all the way up and over, reaching towards the top of the mat, above your head, lifting. Maybe the hips lift a little bit more. And then exhale, rolling everything back down. Bring those knees into the chest, hug them in, rock from side to side, breathing nice and deep. Bringing the feet down to the ground, crossing the right ankle over the left knee. Just pause here. Find the position. I tend to sort of end up having my feet further away, so I have to walk my heel in a little bit, and then just allow this right knee to drop open, flexing through that right foot. Maybe you stay here, maybe this is plenty. Okay, really listen to the body. Perhaps you lift that left foot off the ground and you interlace the hands around the back of the left thigh or the shin, your choice. Relax through the shoulders. Connect to your breath. Use this right elbow perhaps to push that right knee out a little bit more. And you can always extend that left leg up if you're holding behind the thigh, drawing that left leg towards the body. Softness through the shoulders, through the face. And then releasing left foot to the ground, keeping the crossover here, hands out wide. And then just allow your hips to roll over towards the left side. And just allow whatever happens with the legs. So it might be you start to come over and think, whoa, that's too much and you need to uncross. Maybe you come over and it's lovely and you just arrive here. You can have the foot planted. You can allow it to really roll to the edges of the feet. Turn your gaze towards the right. And just breathe. Breathe into this twist. Make it your own. So really listen to the body. If it's too much with the legs twisted, then untwist them. Come back a little. You can bring that left hand to rest on the right thigh. And then slowly unravel. Either come back the way you came or you can uncross the legs. Come back to center. Take a breath here. Reset. One more. Left ankle crosses over the right knee. Again, just settle here. Allow the body to adjust. Left foot is flexed. And again, stay here. If this is plenty, then feel free to stay here. If you want to move further like we did on the other side, then make your way there. Remembering to always bring the breath along, okay? The breath comes first and the movement follows, so don't hold that breath. Use that breath, utilize it to what you need. And again, just be aware, how does this side feel compared to the other? And then releasing that right foot down to the ground. And take the arms wide. And then allow the hips to roll to the right. And again, just notice, unravel if you need to. Going to take a few breaths here, so just allow the body to settle. Using that exhale to soften a little bit more, to breathe deep. And And again, feel free to turn your head towards the left, in the opposite direction of the knees. Start to unravel when you're ready, rolling back. Take those feet a little bit wider and just allow the knees to just sway left to right. Coming into a restorative restful pose, allow the knees to fall towards each other. Hands resting on your belly. Take 3 breaths here. And then feel free to stay here if you want to, or you can heel toe the feet in a little and then extend one leg and extend the other. You can take a full stretch here. And then arrive in your Shavasana. Maybe you keep those arms in cactus, maybe the hands by the side, or they can always be up above the head also. So just find a position that works for you, hands placed wherever is comfortable. And here we will stay for a few breaths. Your arms are above your head, slowly bringing them back down by your side. Take a moment here. This pause, this Shavasana at the end of your practice is so special. For me, it's just that moment where you can just absorb the practice, allow the benefits to trickle through the body, but also to allow your body and mind to surrender. Slowly bending one knee and the other. Taking the arms up above the head, stretching, and then rolling over onto one side. Breathe. And coming all the way back up into a seat, where we'll finish our practice today with one cleansing breath together. So breathe in, take the arms up. Hands come together, breathe out. From me to you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for sharing your time with me. Have a lovely weekend. Namaste.